All right, there's no sense in, even delaying the inevitable. Y'all know what's coming. I know what's coming. He knows what's coming. Everybody who's watching this reaction knows what is coming.
After these messages.
After these messages.
After these messages.
We'll be right back. Commercials! As Doug would put it. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's... Look, I love these specials that Doug does every year for commercials. And I know there's people out there who are just like, oh, it's such a tired format. Not to me. You know why? Because I love looking back on the nostalgia of commercials or being introduced to some absolutely insane commercials.
Like Unhinged.
Yeah. Dude, like that one Panda commercial with about the, what was it, the cheese? It was like, basically, it's just them sitting there, and then all of a sudden he looks up and there's a panda, and it's the, only you. And then the panda just starts destroying stuff. I'm like...
The coffee murderer.
There's that too. Yeah, and then of course there's also the multiple very messed up commercials. Like the gun being pointed at the dog was one.
The very inappropriate children's toys.
Yes. The whistle commercial from Canada. And then of course the other one, which was the Irish drinking one that showed those kids getting just absolutely destroyed by that vehicle. Wow. That was a
PSA, I think.
It was about drinking and driving, which I get. I understand that. But there's a way to get your point across without traumatizing an entire generation of children. I mean...
But I bet it was effective.
Yeah, all those kids literally went crying to their parents, and their parents were just like, take this commercial down now. And it's just like, guarantee you the people at the who made the commercial were just like, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm sorry, they're Irish. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, we got them.
Lads and lasses.
Oh gosh, that's right. Lads and lasses, we got them. Oh gosh. I was gonna say, Paddy, I'd call that a success right there. Because hey, all the children when they fucking died, I think that they got the point. Don't drink and drive, kids. Shoot. Anyway, Season of the Commercials by the Nostalgia Critic. We have the video queued up here. Let's go ahead and get this queued up here. Let's give it a watch. Here we go.
This episode brought to you by PrizePicks. Daily fantasy sports made easy. Check us out at Days of the Dead in Chicago, November 22nd to the 24th.
Chicago.
Hope to see you there. All right, on we go. Oh, wait a minute. There, I teleported back 2 videos ago to shout commercials! Always gotta do it earlier and earlier. Wonder what I'm gonna do next year. Commercials! Guess I traveled back a whole year. Not sure how I'm gonna top that. Anyway, out we go.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Anyway, on we go.
You know when you got it right,
Hey, Ray.
you got it right.
So this one starts off harmless enough. It's music legend Ray Charles saying how much he loves Diet Pepsi when someone switches it out with a Diet Coke, resulting in this reaction.
All right, now who was the wise guy?
Of course, they switch it back out with Diet Pepsi, and Ray Charles says,
Now, that's the right one, baby.
actually, it's deer piss. Tastes the same, baby. Cute. Honestly, you wouldn't think too much about it. But for some reason, Pepsi thought we saw this as our new anthem.
You know when it's right.
So
Oh,
Ray
right,
Charles writing
yeah.
anthem, representing the voice of millions of people saying, oh, is that still a thing?
You got the right one, baby.
I can't really diss this song because it is catchy, but it's how bizarrely massive they made these ads.
This was like a thing for a long time with Pepsi. This song was everywhere, and the only thing that replaced it later was the ba 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 ba.
At no point in history has this many people ever gotten together to celebrate Diet Pepsi. They got an orchestra, dancers, backup singers called the Uuh-huh Girls, which sounds like an OnlyFans band. My God, the world was celebrating people's indifference to this aspartame liquid styrofoam.
Do you think it's caught on yet?
This temple is reserved only for the most sacred of deities and deities.
Irresistibly sippable, uncontestably
Tasteable and eminently wonderful.
It extended to places we didn't even know got Diet Pepsi.
I was gonna say, show that Harvey Weinstein orc. Show the Harvey Weinstein orc, and just like Harvey Weinstein orc endorses Pepsi. Oh God!
Players at Super Bowl are like, time out, can
Oh,
you
God,
get this
Joe.
Diet Pepsi movement under control? I am an artist perfecting my craft. Celebrities were joining the movement like Jerry Lewis, Buddy Hackett, presumably just showing up like this. Weird Al traveling through time, the Beastie Boys.
Oh, dude, that was Tiny Tim. Oh my gosh.
This was truly the voice of a generation if you were born in the 20s.
I'm a changed man. This is the right one, baby. It's got a hold on me.
Andy
That is
Dick.
where Andy Dick is working right now. The movement extended so far, even Congress got involved.
Do you have any knowledge of a secret ingredient in Diet Pepsi?
I miss the 90s when our biggest political problems were this and Cobra.
An ingredient that gives Diet Pepsi an unfair advantage.
Also, are you now or have ever been a communist?
We're just pushing for the absence of private property and social classes.
Would you tell us what this ingredient is?
Uh-huh.
Well, what is it?
Jesus, I thought you flipped the table for a second.
I did too. He's like, I'm a blind man in Congress, and you expect me to take this shit? I'm King Kong up in this motherfucker. Flips the table.
What is it?
That goddamn foot up your ass! But perhaps the biggest sign that this changed the world is when officially became an ingredient.
You got the right one, baby.
With 100%
Food scientists could no longer dispute it. They even listed it with the other nutritional facts.
With 100% With 100%
Which is funny because I always tasted less and more. Yeah, I got
Nastiness.
blown out.
Yeah, I was always a Coke fan. I never really got into Pepsi.
Well, I've drank Pepsi before. Like, there was a period of time where my taste buds could tell a distinct difference between Pepsi and Coke, and actually liked both of them.
Really?
And it depended on which one I was in the mood for. Like, Pepsi was like a more like light, refreshing thing, where Coke was more of like a rich, like very cold, like type thing. Like, I don't know. I drank Coke more for like a this is delicious, and Pepsi more for like this is quenching my thirst.
Interesting.
I don't know, but like then after a while, I just started not liking it as much and stopped drinking it. But Diet, nah. Diet anything freaking blows.
Well, yeah, because the aspartame is just too much,
It just tastes like you're drinking a chemical cocktail.
which you are.
I mean, even more so than any other soft drink that just has sugar or high fructose corn syrup in it.
Yeah, instead of actual cane sugar, which is why I like Mexican Coca-Cola more than I like American Coca-Cola. Yeah, that's right, I said it. And I don't care. Actually, let me see what the chemical compounds are in this. Let's see. Okay.
Maybe that explains why I like these so much.
Taurine, L-citrulline, L-tyrosine, green tea leaf extract, natural caffeine.
I bet nobody would have ever thought about. Hey, sponsor me, by the way, guys. but this does not have high fructose corn syrup. This has sugar.
Really?
No wonder I like it so much.
Better than most out there. This doesn't have.
It's got a lot of other stuff in it that's not very good for you, but
this doesn't really have sugar in it. But it does have methylbarine, and grapeseed extract, which, yeah, some of that stuff's not that good. Anyway.
Proportion, but with a catchy jingle and a likable icon singing it. It was a kitschiness that was tolerable enough. Which is definitely more than I can say for Diet Pepsi.
You got the right one, baby.
With 100%.
Hi, pal. My name's Corky.
Want to see the only toy more disturbing than a Chucky doll? This is Corky, a toy version of Robert Picardo from Total Recall.
I'll tell you stories and we'll play together.
See, this is why I never found Annabelle scary. That's intentionally trying to look terrifying. It's when you're trying to look adorable and it horrendously backfires. He says he's your friend, but we know from that opening stare he's the missing poster to the movie Magic.
Come on and be my best friend.
Boy, this kid looks like someone who'd have
Oh my gosh.
this doll as his only friend. He's every cartoon drawing of Peter Lorre.
It's like, I want to play with my dolls.
We'll play together, we can pretend. Wanna be monsters?
Oh my god. It's where the wild things shouldn't.
Wanna be monsters?
Not really.
Wow, that was so uncomfortable. It's the only commercial I've ever seen where the toy is like, you want to play? And the kid is like, no, I do not.
How about circus ringmasters? Or race car drivers?
Animation is not endearing me to this further.
No.
Even the kid sounds a little pissed off.
Gee, Corky, when you talk about something, it's almost real.
I didn't even ask for you to show up. You just held a knife to my back and said, we're friends now.
We will be best friends.
Corky, he's Cricket's little brother.
And if you're wondering what the hell that means, Cricket was actually the doll that came out before him. And I guess this was their attempt to try and target boys.
Wanna play Simon Says? Sure.
She isn't as bad as Corky, but she does look like someone gave her a lobotomy. Like, you want to give her the cuckoo's nest treatment to be kind. But they mention this fact, like you should be on the lookout for him.
Corky, he's Cricket's little brother.
And he's wanted in 7 states. We can't tell you what for, it'll give you nightmares.
I really don't like the way the eyes move. Those are very reminiscent of Chucky.
Yeah, because they're like wide open all the time and they don't blink. It's very uncomfortable.
Yet they still move and look at you and stuff.
Yeah, it's like hi Nick, how are you?
Goosebumps episode is weirdly handled, but to be fair, it is a weird product. One that hopefully won't be making its way to your sleep paralysis.
Corky, he's Cricket's little brother by Playmates.
I'm going to kill you.
Blindfold, monsieur?
No. So in the 90s, Tombstone Pizza was looking for an ad campaign to increase their sales. They came up with this scenario where it's a person about to be axed off, and inevitably, they always ask this question.
What do you want on your tombstone?
Pepperoni and cheese.
Yep, every time they'd ask, they'd always answer nothing but toppings.
What do you want on your tombstone?
Pepperoni and cheese.
Damn it, we gotta stop offering ironically named Italian cuisine. This guy gets around, too. Is he quantum leaping, or is he one of the missing doctors?
Howell?
Keeps getting reincarnated after eating a tombstone pizza right before he dies.
Yeah. He's like, I don't remember much from my previous life, but I do remember the bland taste of a tombstone pizza.
Which, even Aaron Paul, before becoming big, was asked after throwing a big party.
It wasn't a party. It was a fiesta.
What do you want on your tombstone?
Taco meat with cheddar cheese would be mighty tasty.
No, hold on.
Your tombstone.
Taco meat with cheddar cheese would be
Bitch.
mighty tasty.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, is that Jesse?
Yeah, it is. It's like taco meat with cheese, bitch.
Now getting through to him, maybe something more drastic.
Oh, no. Why, Doug? Oh,
that's fucked up.
just so you know, this isn't personal. Jesus.
Even Doug looked slightly pained by the fact that he did that. He's just like,
I always wonder what would happen if somebody misunderstood. Like, they gave a real answer.
And what do you want on your tombstone?
John Johnson, a hard and sturdy man. Okay. Christ, what if it went the other way? Like, somebody didn't know there was no pizza involved.
Oh.
Hello?
Sarah, it's been years. You have to let your dead husband go.
What did he mean, though? They asked him for his last words, and he said pepperoni and cheese? What did he mean?
He probably panicked and said something random.
No, there's more to it than that. It's a code, and I'm gonna figure it out.
But Sarah...
What did he mean? What did he mean?
Regardless, these ads do work off of mainly just one lame joke, but they do have a bit of charm to them.
What do you want on your tombstone? Special order pizza.
Wait.
Do have a bit.
Bob? Bob Pinciotti from That 70s Show. Donna's dad.
Dude on the right looks kind of familiar too.
Bit of charm.
Is that Martin Cove? Hold on. He had a closer up picture of him earlier.
Somebody misunderstood.
I think that is. I think that's Martin Cove from The Karate Kid.
Like, they gave a real...
Yeah, that's Bob. That's Bob Pinciotti from fucking That 70s Show. That's Donna's dad.
That's funny.
All of a sudden I can just hear him now. He's like, you know, I really want my daughter to go to a good Catholic school. Wait, they make her wear miniskirts? Never mind, she's not going.
Answer. Sturdy man, there was no pizza. Sarah, it's been...
Last word...
Panicked and... Just one lame joke, but they do have a bit of charm to them.
What do you want on your tombstone? Special order pizza.
Rocky, it's the governor. Take a message.
What did he mean?
I'm excited. I'm excited to get pizza tomorrow on my cheat day.
Chicagoland the night.
Yeah, I got pizza today. I only ate like a couple slices, so I'm saving the rest for tomorrow.
90s you grew up with the Eagle insurance commercials.
Oh my god.
The ad opens with two women driving down the road.
Oh man, Tombstone pizza. I've never had a Tombstone pizza. I've had DiGiorno, but
I think I've had Tombstone at least once, but I couldn't tell you for certain the difference between any particular frozen pizzas.
Oh.
Other than I always did like the little personal like Tony's pizzas that you get at school.
I remember those.
Those were actually pretty good.
Yeah. Also, Eagle's car insurance thing. This was replaced by the General car insurance commercials.
Go to the General and save some time.
Yeah.
What's that? Do you have insurance on this car?
Do you have the receipts of those acting lessons I was sending you to? But it's cool, it's just Eagle Man.
I've got something for you.
Oh, Eagle Man is foul!
What the fuck?
You wanted to say, what is like? Is that how insurance works with the Eagle company? They just shit all over you and be like, "All right, you're covered now." Yeah, I know, but what about my insurance? Oh, I didn't say anything about insurance. I just really had to take a shit.
Also, apparently, Doug is a Terrifier fan.
Yes, he is.
No, he lays an egg on her car.
Huh?
I still need to watch those.
I've seen the first one and the second one. I haven't watched the third one yet. I'll say this: the first one is okay. The second one's amazing. Second one's even better than the first one.
To her, whatever emotion it's supposed to be, resulting in this line.
Oh, look at those low rates.
They're so low, they're dragging across the floor like a 90-year-old grandpa.
Hey, Eagle Man, can you remove that egg damaging my car?
Ironically enough, Eagle Insurance doesn't cover Eagle-related damages, so you're stuck.
Eagle guarantees the lowest auto rates in Illinois.
However, something didn't feel right. I know, weird for this ad, right? But somebody pointed out male eagles don't lay eggs. Well, they had to fix this right away, so in the sequel, they changed it to Eagle Woman. Eagle Woman's looking fine. They even got local shock jock Mancow to cameo in this one, reacting exactly how you would think a guy named Mancow would react. And of course, seeing how this is Eagle Woman now, this just sounds so much more appropriate.
I've got something for you.
Okay, why couldn't you hire a woman to voice act this? Instead of a dude doing a horrible woman impression. It's like, I've got a
They'd probably already signed like a 5 commercial contract for the one guy to do the voice acting for the character. Like, we're gonna have to change you to a girl character now, so can you do a girl's voice? Sure, I can do that.
And they're like, close enough.
Look! She's dropping her rates!
Look, I can hold both milky white rates right in my hand.
And make them pointing out like my boobs, like I'm Madonna.
That's pretty suggestive right there.
Oh yeah, very suggestive.
Look at those low rates!
Doug's expression is spot on. Just really.
That's what we're getting.
I hope that's his driver's license pic.
I hope so too. Yeah, it's like, wait a second. Really? That was your driver's license picture? He's like, I was really fucked up when I took it. I mean, nothing, officer. I'm sorry.
Picture.
Not drunk. I was physically fucked up. I just ran into a fucking street pole.
Eagle Woman, I guess transition back to Eagle Man. Hey, you do you, I guess. And gave us one more bizarre ad that looks like a deleted scene from Beetlejuice.
I don't want that.
What's going on over there?
That's Freak, and she's going to be selling her some car insurance today.
This is going to end with Leatherface's family, isn't it?
It could.
You'll buy our insurance, or you won't get the car.
Is this Bob's Burgers? What is the mindset behind these voices?
I can't. Yeah, I don't have an explanation for that one.
No, I don't
like I
either.
did before.
What's that?
It's a horror. It sounds like you're trying to impersonate Gilbert Godfrey choking on a lemon.
It must be Eagle Man.
He may have given up Eagle Woman, but he's still farting some turds.
Oh, you nasty ass bastard!
Though they don't match your low rates in this one, his Stay Puft testicles release her from the bonds of WTFness, and our captor holds them even more like Madonna's bra to the point where she kind of looks like Madonna now.
Not gonna lie, yeah. Mad, like Madonna, you should have just called it a career like 10 years ago. Honestly, people would have respected you a lot more, but no. Like, she still has to be, I'm still the pop queen of the world. It's like, no, you're not. Just stop it. Quit while you're ahead.
Don't buy your insurance from a freak dealer.
These ads are fun. For a while, I thought they were only known by Chicagoans, but seeing how they got a fair amount of views, maybe the way of the eagle is shitting its way into our hearts.
Look at those low rates.
Me want honeycomb
again with passion.
Yes, dude.
Honeycomb cereal ever since the 70s.
Honeycomb big, yeah. It's not small. No. Sorry.
He's just trying to obtain a solid identity. For a while, they had this clubhouse where kids could hide from bullies because, well, they built a clubhouse dedicated to cereal. Wouldn't you beat them up? In the 80s, they gave them a robot because it's the 80s, and big people would drop by for that big taste.
Hey, Andre!
Andre the Giant and...
I'm Big Betty the Blonde Bomber.
Her? In the 90s, however, they switched that out for a creature called the Craver. He represents the hungry craving kids have and that honeycomb can always feed. Sounds simple enough, but the transformations these kids would go through are truly the sugary ingredients of hell.
I just got out that honey sweet crunch.
Me want honeycomb!
Jesus, it's Crash Bandicoot if he was in The Hills Have Eyes.
Right.
Oh shit! Look at this. This is like some disturbing shit that you'd see in like a body horror film.
Tell me they're not.
It's like werewolves, except these little bastards.
Gonna make a Smile style movie
It's
out
like
of
there's
this.
definitely a gun that the killer clowns from outer space have that would do that to you.
Yeah. Turn you into the
where you like explode.
Yeah, turn you into the Craver, and like and just like you go around causing mayhem, and if you sit still for too long, your body will literally like start like a kinetic reaction and you'll explode. Like it's like you're trying to restrain them to like try. It's like we have to do something to try and change them back, and all of a sudden you see them just go, and they explode.
Something like that.
I'd love that'd be hilarious.
Perfect. It's so real.
Thank you. I don't need to see that thing's own face. No matter where they were, the craving for honeycomb would always summon them.
You honeycomb, me want honeycomb.
Toasted honey.
When I killed your brother.
And like that, 20 new Sonic the Hedgehog fandoms were made.
No.
In fact, it kind of looks like Sonic the Hedgehog's meth head brother, Chronic the Ballsack.
Chronic the Ballsack. I like that.
Back in the van.
Mary of God.
Taste.
See, this is why sex ed is so important. Boys would think this is what happens when a girl gets her time of the month, and girls would think this is what a boy's testicles dropping looks like. And they're mostly wrong.
It's me, Goldilocks.
Well, I, for one, am glad I'm finally seeing Cocaine Bear from the bear's point of view.
Way to go, dude.
Thanks. I'm questioning a lot of things being in that state. I'm not kidding when I say there need to be creepy pastas written about just these transformation faces.
It happens.
Ew, honeycomb, honeycomb, me want honeycomb.
I know they were a hit and I guess a little creative, but man, they were freaky to watch.
Post honeycomb.
Looking back now, yeah. When you're watching them as a kid,
it wasn't as bad. Like it was just like silly funny.
Yeah. As an adult, it's like disturbing.
Cereal's part of this nutritious breakfast. Where will you be when the craving strikes?
Will I kill you, brother?
Not as freaky as this one, though.
Gotta admit, though, somebody did put a lot of work into those effects.
Yes, especially considering that was in the 90s.
Whispery dialogue with an echo satirizing perfume and/or cologne commercials that were popular in the 90s, but I'm not really sure are popular now. They might be. I don't know. I don't use the stuff I smell, but you'll smell great with Prize Picks. It's not a perfume and/or cologne. It's where daily fantasy sports are made accessible to all. What is this guy do? You can now win up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks with as little as 4 correct picks. Split their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. In fact, if you sign up today, you get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Why did I follow this guy? Why am I filming him? I think I'm 6. I guess I can cut to some other artsy stuff. Where do I find this footage? Prize Picks is the best way to win real money this football season. Which players are going off, which ones aren't. Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your sports opinions into real money all season long on Prize Picks. That is a clown. Smoke it with Prize Picks. Warning, you will not smoke it with Prize Picks. You won't smell bad either, but you probably will smell like victory. I partake as well. For Counter-Strike 2, I said laser will give more than 6.5 headshots. Twisted Legion Lake, more than 49.5 kills. And Urban Zero, more than 12.5 kills. Alright, this one seems pretty normal. Nope. Wow, that's not. No. Smell good with Prize Picks. Smell like victory. Smell like winning. Download the app today and use the code Nostalgia to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's downloading the app and using the code Nostalgia to get $50 after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game. Happy Thanks Hollow-Giving, miss. Hey folks, we're starting YouTube memberships. If you want access to emojis, polls, behind-the-scene videos, and other perks, check out and see if you want to become a member.
Got a special feeling for my feeling special puppy.
This is an ad for a toy called Feelin' Special Pets. The pet that tells you how it's feeling. It isn't enough idea, but if you're a sick kid like me, a bad one.
I know how he feels. It hurts. 'Cause he tells me, I'm sorry.
It hurts. Please stop. Does mommy take you to a therapist? It doesn't help that this thing has the permanent face of someone who's seen shit. He's seen shit.
It hurts. 'Cause he tells me, I'm sorry.
It's okay. The scars are mostly psychological.
When my feeling special puppy has too much to eat, I know how he feels. 'Cause he tells me,
Excuse me.
Burping is more of a bodily function than an emotion. That's good. Why was I designed with nerve endings? It wasn't just puppies, though.
Yeah, Doug happily stole that from the Poppy Playtime, or from the Poppy Playtime factory. You know, just, I mean, that's one of the last living sentient things made in that factory, and Doug just happened to find it.
He also made kittens. Just listen to this one's adorable voice.
I know my little special kitty loves me, 'cause she tells me
I love you too.
What the hell? Is she the one?
I love you too.
What that voice that? That's clearly the same voice as before. Why do they even call her a she if she has the same voice as the male one? Was it just one guy in a booth who was like,
yeah, so what is this? Like pound puppies or some shit?
Actually it's for a toy called Feelin' Special Pets.
So, pound puppies?
No, it's a completely different, yeah, it's pound puppies.
Okay, let's record the dog lines.
Sounds good.
I love you too. Excuse me. It hurts. What kind of doll is this?
That's fine. Let's move on to the female cat.
Got it.
Alright.
I love you too. Excuse me. It hurts.
I'm gonna say homeboy dressing up like Jay Lethal over here. Or I'm sorry, Black Machismo, as Jay Lethal put it.
We done?
You did hear me say female, right?
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Call me when you need an angelic princess voice.
No. Then we will put the title of the product on screen. Maybe because the idea of spelling out in text, when you touch them, you'll know how they feel. Just...
That's not a good tagline. That's not a good tag. Imagine if that was the tagline for the Boy Scouts. Or the tagline for the, like, for the Catholic Church.
Sounds ewy.
The new Feelin' Special Pets, each sold separately. When you touch them, you'll know how they feel.
Does it tell you?
I've been touched in areas I didn't even know I had.
Damn, Doug.
These toys are uncomfortable. This commercial's uncomfortable. I don't like it. Next one.
When you touch them, you'll know how they feel.
Does it tell you?
Come
on,
kids. Before working on Roger Rabbit, animation director Richard Williams did a lot of commercials and PSAs. And one of the best known is Superman stopping a villain trying to get kids addicted to smoking called nicotine. Just gonna take a wild guess and say his parents smoked.
If you want to grow up fast, take one of these.
Nick's not often invited to the Legion of Doom. They felt his low-stake plans were rubbing off on Lex Luthor.
Don't mind if I do.
And there he goes. Nick is taking advantage of the nicotine. Well, one side of the nicotine. He's getting himself a pouch.
Trying to get into my snooze.
Yeah, getting himself a pouch of snooze, and probably after we're done with this, he'll go smoke a ciggy.
Oh, you'll tell me why Superman peanut butter tastes so great.
Superman, is it hard to give up smoking, or is it easy like nicotine says?
Metropolis being a European city as of late.
Not so fast, nicotine. If you want to go up fast, take one of these.
Why does Superman sound like a 70s kung fu movie dub?
With my X-ray vision, I can see the harm cigarettes do inside people's bodies. That's why I never say yes to a cigarette.
And that's why you're a lame superhero, Superman.
Unless Lois smokes them, of course.
You really shouldn't smoke, you know, Miss Lane.
Don't tell me lung cancer, right?
Not yet, thank goodness.
You know, I literally punched a man into space for this. His frozen corpse is crackling over Jupiter as we speak. Not that this villain's evil plans were always the greatest.
Great story. An old wizard teaching kids tricks with cigarettes.
Wow, the 80s were looser than even I remember. Even Joel Camel would be like, you need a conscience.
If it's a puff you want.
It's nicotine!
Supes would always defeat nicotine, granted his methods were a touch less subtle in the Zack Snyder version. I must stop nicotine from spreading cigarettes. How'd this even happen? They're a tad corny, but Superman should always be at least a little corny. I have a soft spot for these PSAs no matter how goofy they can be.
And that's why I never say yes to a cigarette.
If I saw Superman crush up on cigarettes, I'd be like, those are expensive.
So we all know
Could have
the
given them to me. I'm allowed to smoke them.
Yeah. He's not a kid.
Bunny really took off, but sadly, Duracell didn't have a mascot nearly as iconic. Well, that was all about to change in the 90s, or so they thought, with the creation of a family called the Puttermans. Duracell was so excited for them, they even had a teaser for the commercials.
Just your typical suburban family. Well, sort of. Makes you wonder.
I don't remember this.
Who are they?
I remember them.
It was very strange.
Silly question.
The Puttermans. You'll meet them this fall.
Rated R. Yeah, seriously, even the trailer is like, what are we doing? These things are freaky.
Not a very interesting piece. Reminiscent of early Dadaism.
What's Dadaism?
My best guess is they were trying to replicate the success of The Simpsons, but they look more like British bake-off cake sculpted like Dick Tracy villains. Instead of is it cake, it should be, is it human?
Is everybody using Duracell batteries?
The idea, I guess, is that there's some sort of robotic toy family always using Duracell batteries, and somebody inevitably uses a different battery, resulting in them breaking down. And that's it. That's every ad. Enchanted yet?
We were living in Tulsa with your great aunt Emma. We shared a one-room apartment. Herb, did you slip her one of those other batteries?
Me?
Seriously, she is dead, though. Even if we bring her back, she didn't.
I was going to say, that's the thing about batteries. Batteries are some of the most dramatic objects. Most things just stop working, but batteries, they die. It's like, why aren't you using your phone? I can't. The battery died in my lap this morning.
Sometimes they have like death rattles too.
Yeah, that's true.
Depending on what object they're in and powering, like if there's like some old toys, it's like the ones that would talk to you would be like, "Hi, I'm Superman. I'm here to save the day." The batteries start to die. "Hi, I'm Superman. I'm here to save the day." They get really close to them. It's just like disturbing.
Yeah, it is. It is. And then there's like parts where it's just like the battery malfunctions, and then there's like a little sliver of power still left in there, and you think it's dying. It's like that bunny that like supposedly like haunted bunny toy that these people thought was cursed. Turns out the battery inside of it just had a bad cell, and the cell got like, because they were hitting it, and it would like just go, and it was just like, you know, they're like, oh, the battery's dead. Then they hit it one more time, and it goes, like the battery just recharged itself. No, it was just like one of the cells in the battery was just malfunctioning. It wasn't possessed. It wasn't anything like that. Stop it. You're not important. Just let it be.
There's the way batteries work at TV remotes. Where my uncle had like the same pair of batteries in a remote for like 9 years.
Yeah, and he
I got his house, and it's like, nope, didn't get anything. Nope, didn't get anything. Oh, nope, didn't get anything. Oh, the volume went down 1. Wait, I didn't press. Crap.
And then
didn't get anything. Finally changed the channel. There we go.
Yeah, and then eventually you'd get them just going like, okay, now it works. Just like blowing into into a NES cartridge.
I have a battery save option, so she won't remember who she is.
Batteries are batteries, Blue.
Sometimes there's a twist, like somebody else will have a Duracell battery, so they'll go even longer.
I have a long-lasting Duracell battery.
The fish has a Duracell battery too.
Good thing I got a long vacation.
I don't care. I'm just wanting to let the henchmen from the Rocketeer procreate.
Oh my God, you're
They're not
right.
even walking in this one. They're floating. What do you expect when you're a family of Satans?
She has been running on the same Duracell battery since the Ice Age.
If you're thinking to yourself that boy looks like AI trying to eat Jimmy Neutron, that's because it is Jimmy Neutron. Yep, that's his voice actress whose name I'm not going to attempt to say again. Played by
Debbie Derryberry, dude. It's not that hard.
Played by Debbie Berry. Debbie Derryberry.
Yeah, Debbie Derryberry.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Yeah. She sells by the seashore. How many seashells could she sell by the seashore if she sold seashells by the seashore?
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Woodchuck is much weird as a woodchuck, woodchuck of a woodchuck, woodchuck, wood.
Played by Debbie looking like one of his failed experiments is wearing the skin of Dash from The Incredibles.
Oh my god.
Ah, the fresh autumn air.
Oh, the total darkness.
I will give credit, though. This is the one joke that got a laugh out of me.
Where are those darn flashlights? Still works.
Where's mine?
The bear screaming is like, that's easily the funniest part of that.
Still works.
Where's mine?
That is pretty good.
But I'm pretty sure you could just play that scream anywhere and it'll get a laugh. See? These things are hideous. I hate looking at them, but they're so bad they are at least a little fascinating. No matter how lame they got, I guess to some extent they are still worth talking about years later.
You can't talk. The copper.
I will say this, there was another commercial featuring Duracells that I remember fairly well. It was the ones that were very endearing. Yeah, it's like this child is hearing the rain for the first time. It's because his hearing aid is being powered by a Duracell battery. It was like, interesting. Also, the characters in that remind me of that comedian Zed. He basically was a comedian that acted like a robot. He's like, "How's everybody doing tonight?" Good.
That sounds annoying.
It is very Uncanny Valley, but it was very effective.
He's defeated Rothra. He's defeated Angus. But he's never faced an adversary like this.
So in 1992, Nike built up a battle between Godzilla and Charles Barkley. Nobody was asking for that, but we're not going to turn it down. And I'm not kidding when I say they built this up like mad. There were posters, clothing, even a comic book.
Wow.
It's the battle of the century. Get ready to see a real monster jam.
Holy...
The King of the Monsters versus, not joking, this is one of his nicknames, the Round Mound of Rebound. I'm not joking. That's actually one of his nicknames.
Smokes, nobody knew they wanted this, but now couldn't imagine a world without it. September 9th. Okay, tune into... Where the hell do I watch this? It's a commercial. Well, anyway, I just gotta keep my eyes peeled. Okay, here it is. Oh my god, he's putting on the glasses. This is gonna be amazing. Okay, his tail knocks the ball up, but Barkley retrieves it. He fouls that scary monster. Point goes to Barkley. And I guess that was the only point.
Have you ever thought about wearing shoes?
What the hell, man? That's it? I mean, I know it's a commercial, you only got so much time, but I don't know, split it up into parts, pay for extra airtime. The Energizer Bunny versus Darth Vader was more epic than this.
True.
Dude, the freaking comic had side characters, Godzilla melting the ball, playing in a canyon, getting lizard shoes, a magic silver dollar that makes Barkley huge. It didn't make any sense, but that's the kind of bullshit we want.
Yeah. It's Charles Barkley versus Godzilla. I want ridiculousness.
But this? I'd rather watch...
No. Doug, do not... I'm begging you, do not... That's a lot of fish.
You almost made me say it. Great build-up, great-looking production, but man, what a lame payoff.
Have you ever thought about wearing shoes?
That's a lot of shit.
Oh, god dang it, come on, man.
On October 30th, 1985, a Cabbage Patch Kid actually traveled into space.
Let's be honest, Elon Musk has done stupider things.
Xavier Christopher actually traveled into space.
Since then, the Cabbage space race begun. The Russian rutabaga Rugrats will not be foiled.
Since then, boys and girls all over have been testing to see if their kids have what it takes.
Yeah, I guess like Corky, this was an attempt to market a more feminine doll to a more masculine audience. As you can tell by this clip of a boy looking judgingly at a girl hugging the doll.
Hug test.
I hold my Cabbage Patch Kid like a man. Dude, you have Garbage Pail Kids pre-movie. You have no idea how good you have it right now. But hey, Barbie showed girls are interested in space. As long as her suit can transform into a miniskirt for dancing, she did it for science!
Gravity test.
Even the toy has a look like I'm supposed to be in a baby crib. What the hell am I doing in orbit? Maybe the real story was they sent an actual cabbage child to space. Hey, I don't know what NASA was up to back then.
No one
I
does.
love how underwhelmed this one kid seems here with the epic music.
Tripical force test.
He's just like, yeah, space.
Yay.
This sucks.
You can train for a space mission with your Cabbage Patch Young Astronaut.
It's an odd idea, and I guess an odd ad. What else can you say, but it's nothing to go to the moon for.
The Cabbage Patch Young Astronauts, each sold separately with hands that hold, from Coleco.
No! No! Oh no!
What the fuck?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, this aged amazingly.
Why do I love you?
Oh, that's your biggest crime?
Why does something that feels so good hurt so bad?
You should probably see a doctor about that, bro.
You don't know the half of it, my friend.
Do you love me?
No.
Is this a trick question?
Believe in me.
Gonna be hearing a lot of that for a while.
Unforgivable.
Okay. Where's the man?
No freaking way, dude. Oh my gosh.
Yes, yes. You said some things that were exactly that.
And did some things that were definitely that. Oh, dude, this is like the. Do you remember the Jerry Sandusky?
I want to go back and just make a meme in retrospect that's just like, I am the voice of this generation. And then like afterwards it's just progressively worse and worse clips, like starting with like scoopa da poopa da scoop, scoopa da poop, like
yeah,
and then going on to like him just being like straight up anti-Semitic. Like,
no, this is Diddy. That's not Kanye.
Oh, I thought that was Kanye.
No, this is what? No, dude, this is P Diddy.
My bad. I don't know that, like I've never really seen much of Diddy, and just that over-the-shoulder look is something I've seen Kanye do, you know.
I hear you, but for me, this, oh man, the fact
he put this in here because it's topical, I bet. Then.
Oh yes, well, I mean, also not only that, but Diddy's got several commercials that are just like the Burger King one, dude. He got a Burger King one that's just unbelievable. He also has one where he did Ciroc vodka, and it was just like, he's like, I'm the smoothest man in the world. And it's just like...
But you could see that though, right? Like you could see Kanye doing this exact same kind of
Oh yes, I could I could definitely see Kanye doing some dumb shit like this. But P. Diddy with the unforgivable fragrance is a lot like the Jerry Sandusky... Oh my gosh. You remember Jerry Sandusky? You hear about him?
I know the name. But
he was an assistant coach for the Penn State football team who did a lot of bad things with young boys and everything like that. It's like looking back on the Jerry Sandusky book literally called Touched. He has a book literally called Touched. And P. Diddy has a fragrance.
Wishes he didn't now.
Yeah, and P. Diddy has got a fragrance that's called Unforgivable. Yeah. Yeah. The irony is not lost on me.
But now you understand why I said some things, right? Because I thought I was Kanye.
Yeah. Said and done things. Oh.
This clearly can't be real. I mean, wow. That was literally every line you could make a joke out of. I don't know if I've ever had that with a commercial. That was actually kind of spectacular. Oh, and this is technically a review, so, looks nice, sounds nice, edited nice. Man, did you nail the product name. What else can you say, bud?
Unforgivable.
Oh my God.
Tell me about it, Skinner.
Oh, look, a
Red Bull
Okay,
commercial.
I think most people are familiar with the Red Bull commercials. In 1997, they started using the slogan "Red Bull gives you
been
wings,"
that long?
indicating you can.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
They started early.
Gives you a lot of energy.
Red Bull gives you wings.
I never thought it was that funny a line, but I guess I do still remember it, and to say other people do is an understatement.
Red Bull
I definitely
gives you
remember that particular commercial.
Yeah.
wings.
So I remember
These
my mom
animated
was
ads always
laughing her
showed
butt off
someone
at that when
benefiting
it
from
first
the
came on
drink.
TV.
Yeah.
At our house.
Well, I was
She
gonna
like,
say.
I can't believe they did that.
I was gonna say, for me, it's just like, considering the amount of times I've had birds shit on my car, and I've just been like, you know what, if I could shit on a bird and ruin its
I've actually
day.
been pooped on by a bird one time. So, like right there, like on the freaking shoulder. It smelled so bad.
And I guarantee you were just like,
I was like,
I wish. It's like I wish I could fly over top of you and shit on your fucking head.
I didn't think about it at the time, but after seeing this commercial, I probably would have.
By sipping a can and, you guessed it, growing
So I was
wings.
just chilling out in my front yard playing and stuff as a kid, and then all of a sudden it was like, and they're like, what smells really bad?
Yeah, just all of a sudden you hear the you hear the bird up above. He's like, "Stay on target, stay on target." Oh, we have a hit. We have a hit. Disengage, disengage.
Because Red Bull gives you a wing.
Yes, but it also stimulates the mind, so get downstairs and open the blooming door.
The scenarios are fine. Again, I don't think they're hilarious or anything, but tend to get the job done and has a very clear identity. Truth be told, I don't think there's a ton to talk about. Except for one ad.
The lawsuit.
Yes, I'm literally talking about all these commercials just so I can focus on one specifically. It opens with a very tall dog walking with her puppies. Trailing behind her is the father, who's incredibly short but incredibly proud. The ad is so smart at letting you just look at the height differences long enough that you have no choice but to ask, okay.
How did that work?
Red Bull. Male dog flew up behind the female dog, and yeah.
How did they do it? Even if she crouched down, he wouldn't be able to make it up there, but they seem satisfied, and clearly they've been doing it somehow. And then, with virtually no talking in the ad, we get our answer.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Yep.
I'd never seen that one.
Yep.
That's phenomenal. This made me laugh so much. How they set up and delivered
the innuendos.
Yeah, like the tail sticking straight up.
And all of a sudden, you just hear Beavis and Butthead be like, that dog's tail just went up like a boner.
Payoff. You don't think such a cuddly, cute commercial is really
How do you think he does it with a really tall dog? Red Bull, it gives you wings. Whoa.
That's cool. I was gonna say, hey, Beavis, we should go get some Red Bull so that we could fly around and bang chicks all day.
I definitely want to try one of those. Let's go. I want to go get some wings. Let's go. You know that's what's
that's exactly what'll happen. And all of a sudden, Butthead was like, "Whoa, this is cool. I can see everything. Beavis, I think I've got wings." And he'd literally go outside and he'd start running around and be like, "Hey, Beavis, I'm flying."
How are you gonna answer it? You can't. I mean, look at this. They're not gonna. Your mind's just in the gutter. Come on. But no, they were planning from the start, and they knew how to finish off. Honestly, there's nothing else I can add. Except my top 10 jokes, of course.
Red Bull gives you wings.
But doesn't give you a job.
Red Bull gives you wings.
It also gives you something else like a bowl.
Red Bull gives you wings.
And no blue balls.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Especially if you go doggy style.
Red Bull gives you wings.
And according to the label, makes you horny.
Red Bull gives you wings.
And make sure bitches aren't tripping.
Red Bull gives you wings.
May also give you herpes.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Just some hair of the dog, but it is pubic hair.
Red Bull gives you wings.
As well as a decent bone. And the number one joke I have for this ad is...
Red Bull gives you wings.
So you can conquer a spaniel. Play me off, Paul!
You can conquer a spaniel. God dang it, Doug. That's so...
These ads are fine, but man, this one really raised it to a new level.
Red Bull gives you wings.
So I'm ending on one, honestly, I don't have that much commentary on. They just crack me up. It's for Suburban Auto Group back in 2003. And somehow
I remember these.
Totally missed all these ads. They're just called shrunk monkeys. Monkeys that hide in your car.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, these were
I
awesome.
fucking saw these. I love this. I was like, I fucking want a trunk monkey.
I do
That's
too.
Amazing.
Okay, it sounds cute enough, but these ads go dark fast. Like, here's the first one.
The Trunk Monkey Theft Retrieval System.
Monkey! Oh my god.
Hold on. Dang it. Hold on, I need to get... Hold on, let's take just a second here. I am so sorry.
Trunk Monkey Theft Retrieval System.
Monkey! Oh my god.
Getting your car back is simply not enough. Another revolutionary idea.
Okay.
That guy's fucking dead.
Is simply not enough.
Suicide's badass.
Another revolutionary idea.
Somebody just jumped off the bridge. Holy crap, he actually jumped. He actually jumped, guys. Country back's dead. We're out of here.
Good preview of Osgood Perkins' next flick. And they just keep getting crazier.
I think it came with the car.
The Trunk Monkey Chaperone version.
If Andy Serkis played this thing, people would be shitting their pants. Christ, I think I'm shitting my pants. This thing is hilariously mean-spirited, but fear not, he saves lives too, whether you need it or not.
Shock advised. Stand clear.
Oh, that's pretty fucking funny.
Curious George if he was paid with pain.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God. Yeah, I see it.
Curious George if he was paid with pain.
Oh, man, I think it's happening. Yes, right now. What are we doing?
Right? Breathe with the monkey.
If Andy
Also,
Serkis
there's
played
this one
this
right
thing,
here.
people would be shitting their pants.
Ah, too late.
Christ,
Yeah.
he saved.
Nah, well, I thought I... Hold
Alright, give me and go back.
What?
That's what I thought you were gonna do the whole time.
Oh, you thought... Okay. Well, fair enough. Hold on, one more.
Christ, I think I... These ads are so messed up. I swear he was going to deliver a monkey in that scenario. Tell me you couldn't see that.
No.
Either that or I thought he was gonna throw the baby.
Oh, gosh. Just yeet the baby off the side of the road.
Honestly, I'm shocked they can get away with like half of them.
The Trunk Monkey.
You
The
fucked up.
revolutionary idea you'll only find with Suburban Auto.
That's the look of a kid who just saw his last day.
Yep.
We are recalling all 2004 Trunk Monkeys, effective immediately.
Down the line, they even recalled him for all the reasons you would think, plus many more. I want a movie on every single one of these.
I do too.
Cult activity.
Cult activity? What the fuck?
Gun running.
Gotta see that cult one.
Tax evasion.
You get their attention with the trunk monkey. People love monkeys, but this isn't about monkeys. This is about cars.
Sadly, after that, we didn't see much more of Trunk Monkey, but I think it's fair to say we got our fill.
And aliens was everywhere. Now, I don't do probes, so I'm glad I bought a truck with a trunk monkey.
These ads were crazy, harsh, and extremely funny. If you can find a compilation out there, check it out. You won't regret it. It's the hardest I've laughed in quite a bit, and I can't believe it actually made it onto TV.
What the heck? Show him the monkey again. You can never have enough monkeys either.
In fact, you know what? I want a trunk monkey. Right now. Come on, there's gotta be somebody out there that can make that possible.
Oh God,
crap.
no.
Look! The incredibly in focus Eagle Man!
I got something for you.
Should I go check my car?
Mm-hmm.
I'm Big Betty the Blonde Bomber.
Wow. Just wow. Okay, so there we go. That was oh boy, these are the commercials. I'm leaving a comment down here.
Type that on YouTube. That doesn't make sense now. That didn't look right at all.
No, it didn't.
Just go back and do it the way you're typing it right now.
I'm just joking. I'm just gonna type that. Why not? Alright, well, everyone, that was Season of the Commercials, and I gotta say, some pretty crazy ones in here. There's some pretty crazy ones, and in all honesty, every year that Doug does these, I love it. I love when he does these. And I can't wait to see more. I really can. I can't wait to see more every year that goes by. I'm like, more. Give me more. But yeah. These are some classic commercials. I mean, the Red Bull one, Trunk Monkey one. I mean, damn. I love these, and I keep doing these, Doug, and I don't care if he does these like forever. These are always going to be something that I watch and I'm going to laugh at. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for us, everyone. This was Season of the Commercials by the Nostalgia Critic. Hopefully y'all had fun. And I guess until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
Y'all be good people, and see you next year.